Okay, I am so excited to do this video. This is a little bit more chilled. I'm on my bed and I'm going to talk to you about my Netflix suggestions or recommendations of 2021. Let's get into it. So I have done a couple of these videos before, but this is going to be a little bit of everything. If you are anything like me, I'm always looking for things on Netflix. So yeah, okay. The first TV show that I am a little bit obsessed with. I'm a little bit late to the party on this. I think this blew up last year and I just didn't really watch it, and I don't know why I didn't. I've only started recently watching it. I haven't finished it, so I don't want any spoilers, but at the moment I'm loving it, and that's Schitt's Creek. It's about a family, like a really wealthy family that lose all their money and have to move to like an underprivileged area. Is that how you say it? I don't know, but it's really funny. I think it's really good. I think it's written by Eugene Levy. He's so funny. I love him in the Mary-Kate and Ashley New York Minute. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But he's the guy in that looking for Mary-Kate, and he's in it, and it's just great. So definitely check out Schitt's Creek if you haven't already. So let's stick with the kind of like easy TV vibes. I've got Sweet Magnolias, it's really hard to say. Yeah, again, just something really easy to watch, really kind of light-hearted. I really enjoyed it, so you might as well. It's not my absolute favourite, but it's definitely one that you can kind of had on in the background, or just something to whack on that you're not too fussed about concentrating with. I don't know if you're like me, sometimes I like having two TV shows on the go, one where you can concentrate and one that's a bit more like a chilled one, so that's quite a chilled one. Okay, the next one, love this, love this. I love Christian Bale as well, so I was sold as soon as I saw that she was in it, and that's The Good Place. She's like gone to heaven, which is The Good Place, and yeah, absolutely love that. I love the concept. I think it's just so cool. Yeah, definitely check that out if you haven't already. I think it's quite it's been around for a while, so you might have seen it, but definitely give that a go. Another easy watchy one is Modern Family. I'm really frustrated because they've not put all of the series on Netflix yet. I think they only go up to season 8, so I'm waiting for them to put the rest of the series on there. But that's Modern Family. Absolutely love it. So funny, so lighthearted. I love the kind of like bit where they talk to the camera and then they just carry on with the scene. Like, I kind of love that vibe. Okie dokie. Right, I am so late to the bandwagon with this, and that is The Big Bang Theory. Like, don't get me wrong, I've seen this on the E4 for years. Like, I know what it is, but I never concentrated and sat down and watched it. And I am obsessed. I actually finished it. I was crying at the season ending. I don't know why, because it's quite a light-hearted TV show, but it was really getting me emotional. And if you haven't seen it, or you probably have seen it because it's so famous, watch it again because it's all on Netflix and it's great. So now coming on to kind of like a bit of a musical-y vibe kind of too. Julie and the Phantoms. I actually found this from the vocal coach's like reaction to them singing, and then I was like, oh, I want to watch that. So I went on to Netflix and watched it, and the guy, I really want somebody to tell me what else he's in, or I need to just Google it because he looks so familiar. And what is he in? The next one, again, kind of similar vibe, like teen kind of musical. Like, if you don't like that stuff, you probably won't like that. But this is Prom, and Meryl Streep, Nicole Kidman, James Corden, the list goes on. Like, it is so good. I love the story. I think it's so good. Love it. Just all the colour, like all the colour in that film. It was just great. Okay, so then the next one, again, just sticking with the easy watching, going back, is Tattoo Fixes. I think it's on American Netflix as well, but it's kind of a UK programme. You might have seen it on E4. Tattoo Fixes is so addictive, and I don't know why. It's just people coming in with bad tattoos and then tattooists fixing them, and I'm really addicted. These ones, again, super girly, but you've probably seen them before because these blew up this year and the end of last year, and that is Emily in Paris. I've watched it twice. Like, it's just great. I just love the whole like fashion. It gives me Carrie Diaries vibes, and I don't know if anybody saw the Carrie Diaries. Like, it was like about Carrie Bradshaw when she was a teenager. It's like I don't know why it didn't do as well, but it was great. It gives me that kind of vibe. So that's Emily in Paris. And then the next one is Bridgerton. And Bridgerton is just everywhere. Like, it's just blown up. It's incredible. I can't wait for season 2. It's completely right up my street. I have done a reacting to Bridgerton the musical TikToks. If you haven't seen that, check that out. I absolutely had so much fun. I'm thinking of doing a part 2. It was that much fun. Okay, the next one I speak about all the time. I've actually started rewatching it because I just love Cole Sprouse. Like, love him with the dark hair. Is Riverdale. Love Riverdale. I really hope that him and Lily Reinhart get back together, but that's a separate story. Yeah, absolutely love Riverdale. If you haven't watched it, give it a go. I'm obsessed. Another one, okay, is Grey's Anatomy. I've spoken about this before. I binged so much of it. I've fallen out a little bit, so I haven't finished it, but I would just recommend so much. I really, really, really love it. It's about surgeons and just like kind of their life, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think it's actually, I don't know if it's like a soap in America because I think it's still going with like 15 seasons. So there's a lot of seasons, but it is really, really good and I think that you'll love it. The next one is Pretty Little Liars. If you like Gossip Girl and things like that, Pretty Little Liars is like so old school, you've probably seen it, but give it a rewatch. So good. I'm not gonna tell you what happens or who A is, but watch it. Okay, so this is a little bit more darker kind of programs, and that's End of the Effing World. I'm not gonna swear because I recently got monetized. I'm not gonna get demonetized. End of the Effing World. And yeah, that's like really cool vibes, I think. I can't describe this very well, but if you've seen it, you'll know what I mean. Like, it's just, yeah. Okay, sticking with the kind of dark theme is The Stranger. If you haven't seen The Stranger, oh my, watch it. Safe and The Stranger are written by the same, I think his name is Harlan Coben. So good, so addictive. I was on the edge of my seat. It's just really gripping. These are kind of programs I love to watch with Jack. We're like hooked. So that's Stranger and Safe. Okay, the next one is The Sinner. This is like so cool. Like, so if you like kind of like crime, figuring it out, police, you know, kind of thing, yeah, give that a watch. The next one, I think they've actually just put on Netflix, but it's originally a BBC series, and that is The Line of Duty. And I love police programs. There's so many of The Line of Duty, so you can kind of dip in and out. But yeah, 100% watch The Line of Duty. The Queen's Gambit. She just won a Golden Globe. She was so good. I can't remember her name and I feel like really, really bad, but I can't remember her name. She was so good. I'm pretty sure chessboards sold out from this program blowing up. Yeah, if you haven't seen The Queen's Gambit, watch it. Another one, I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix or it might be on Amazon, and it's called Peppermint. My mum was like, Donatella, you need to watch this film, you need to watch this film. It's with Jennifer Garner, love Jennifer Garner. It's quite dark, so kind of on that Sinner Safe vibe, but yeah, Peppermint. Another one that I've watched recently but I really, really enjoyed was called I Care a Lot. I think this is a Netflix original, but it's on Amazon Prime. I don't know, maybe they'll put it onto Netflix. It's the actress who's in Gone Girl, and then you've also got Tyrion Lannister. What's his real name? If you know, you know. So juicy. I really enjoyed it. I know people that were like, I wasn't that fast, but I really enjoyed it. I think that you'd like it. Kind of dark, but you're like figuring it out. I was so angry at this woman throughout this whole film. I wish I kind of did a goggle box of it. I was like, what? So yeah, that's I Care a Lot. Okay, now coming on to a couple of girly films I have probably spoken about before, but if you haven't seen my other videos, you need to watch these. And that is Feel the Beat. It's with Sophia Carson, gorgeous film. She's teaching like little girls to dance and I just love it. Okay, this is a new one. I think it's actually come onto Netflix this week and it's called Moxie. Again, like a teen film, easy watching. Yeah, just like feel good teen film, and that's Moxie. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm gonna put The Circle. I think The Circle USA is on Netflix, but I'm pretty sure the new one's coming out soon with celebrities, and if you haven't seen it, they're basically all in like a block of flats, all trying to be, some people are catfishes, some people are being themselves, and you have to kind of figure it out, the game. And it's a really really cool concept, and once you've watched it you're just gonna be hooked. So yeah, that's the circle. I think I have everything. I really hope that you enjoyed this, and if you've seen any of these on Netflix, or if there's definitely some you're gonna watch, please let me know, and always give me your recommendations because I'm always looking for things to watch on Netflix, so please write them in the comments. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week for another one. Bye!